Live from WSLS, this is 10 News at 6, working for you.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us for 10 News at 6. I'm Annie Schroeder. With the first NFL Sunday of the year, and many pro college football stadiums are welcoming back fans at full capacity. While fans are eager to watch their teams hit the gridiron, health experts worry it could add fuel to the current COVID surge. CDC data shows an average of more than 1,100 people died in the U.S. from COVID each day this week, ending Thursday. And the 7-day average of daily deaths since late August is the highest it's been since early March. The University of Georgia is one of the schools hosting games at full capacity, and not everyone is pleased.
The football season descending upon us is a cause for a great deal of terror. The Board of Regents has to take notice and do the right thing.
Health experts say more than 73% of people 12 and up in the U.S. have now been vaccinated with at least one dose, but tens of millions of eligible people remain unvaccinated. Students, faculty, and staff at Liberty University are expected to return to in-person learning tomorrow. This comes after the university was under COVID-19 mitigation strategies over the last 2 weeks. During that time period, large indoor gatherings were suspended and dining halls were takeout only. According to the university, right now close to 1,300 students and more than 100 faculty members are in quarantine. There are 463 cases of COVID-19 among the campus community. Following the somber ceremonies marking the 20th anniversary of the September 11th attacks, overnight the FBI released one of the documents related to that investigation. It includes a report from 2016 which says Saudi nationals played a pivotal role in funding al-Qaeda. It's one of the first of many documents expected to be released in the coming months after the Biden administration ordered their declassification last week. Rather than join President Joe Biden, other presidents at the official 9/11 memorial ceremony at Ground Zero, former President Donald Trump traveled several blocks from his Manhattan Trump Tower building to a police precinct and neighboring fire station. President Trump posed for pictures with the police and firefighters and even took a few selfies with some. He was even asked if he plans to run again.
We're not supposed to be talking about it yet from the standpoint of campaign finance laws, which frankly are ridiculous, okay? You want to know the truth, but we have to live with it. But I think you're going to be happy.
Separate address, Trump praised first responders for their efforts on 9/11.
We had them totally locked down. They couldn't have done a thing. We could have...
Delaney Warden has a look at our forecast. It's been a gorgeous weekend here in Southwest Virginia. Delaney, what can we expect over the coming work week?
It is going to be hot and it is going to be humid out there. Rain chances staying isolated, but for this weekend, things were really looking good outside. We are now at 80 degrees over in Blacksburg, certainly warmer than we have been in recent days with a dew point of 65. So yes, running hotter than it has been in the past few days. So it feels more like 82 degrees there in Blacksburg. Here in Roanoke into the mid-80s, keeping in mind we should be in the lower 80s for this time of year. Certainly not the case today, and that won't be the case as we go over the next few days. 79 for Lewisburg and Hillsville. Temperatures are definitely going to be mild for this evening. So if you're heading out the door, temperatures will be eventually into the mid to upper 70s right around 9 p.m. Notice by 10 we are not dropping very much, so it is going to be very mild, very muggy out there, and that is going to continue here over the next few days. But the good news, satellite and radar all clear. We do have some higher clouds in the atmosphere, but we'll continue to watch that, and I'll bring you an update on what you can expect for the week ahead coming up. Annie?
Thank you, Delaney. The town of Blacksburg is providing an update to several main water breaks that have occurred over the last 12 hours. Officials say the breaks in the 900 to 1000 block of South Main Street and 300 to 400 block of Lucas Drive have forced water to be turned off at these locations. A break in the 1300 block of Progress Street will force water to be turned off once again when repairs begin. Officials say crews are working through the issues. In your 10 News Time Saver traffic report, officials say all lanes are blocked following a tractor-trailer crash on I-81 North in Pulaski County. VDOT says the crash is at mile marker 95, and as of 4 o'clock this afternoon, there is a 4-mile backup. The Taliban says women in Afghanistan can continue to study in universities, including at postgraduate levels. But classrooms will be gender segregated and Islamic dress is mandatory. Earlier today, the new higher education minister laid out the new policies at a news conference several days after Afghanistan's new rulers formed an all-male government. The first time the Taliban was in power was in the 90s. During that time, girls and women were denied an education and were excluded from public life. Target's popular car seat trade-in is back, and we're working for you on how to get those great savings. Plus, when you play the world's most popular sport, it's hard not to recognize the diversity among us. How a Star City tournament is helping others break cultural barriers and put their best foot forward.
Have a question about current events? New laws? We can help. Just ask 10. It's easy. Go to WSLS.com, click on the menu icon, and click Ask 10. Type your question, and we'll work on an answer. Ask 10 on WSLS.com.
In tonight's Consumer Alert, Target's big car seat trade is back. If your little one is starting to outgrow their car seat, Target will take it off your hands and give you a 20% coupon to get a new one. The trade-in will last for 2 weeks starting today and will run through September 25th. The coupon is also good for other things, including strollers, high chairs, and rockers. Target says it will take any car seat you have, even if it's damaged. The coupons can be used through October 2nd. Southwest Airlines isn't planning to resume serving alcohol on flights until at least January. USA Today cites a memo to flight attendants which says the timetable is linked to the extension of the federal mask mandate for planes and airports to January 18th. Southwest was the first major airline in the U.S. to stop in-flight service at the start of the coronavirus pandemic. And get ready to see some new items on the menu at Burger King. The fast food chain says it's getting rid of 120 artificial ingredients to serve what it's calling Keep It Real meals. Burger King says the change is permanent and is an effort to deliver, quote, real food to customers. The company says about 90% of the Keep It Real meals will be free of colors, flavors, and preservatives from artificial sources. And here's a live look from our Virginia Tech Carilion Skycam overlooking gorgeous downtown Roanoke. It's been a beautiful Sunday here. Coming up on 10 News at 6, Delaney will have another check of your forecast. Stay with us. That's coming up in a few minutes.
Want in on a cool club? Become a WSLS Insider. Fun giveaways, access to exclusive content, and more. Membership is free. Go to WSLS.com/insider.
This weekend in Roanoke, soccer players are using their sport to connect a range of cultures together. 10 News reporter Alexis Davila is working for you to show us how the most popular sport in the world is used to promote unity in the Star City.
Swapping out T-shirts for jerseys, dozens of soccer aficionados battle it out on the field on Sunday. The city helped organize the International Soccer Tournament to acknowledge the growing diversity in Roanoke. It's a sport played in nearly every corner of the world, and Elvira Burbick says it can surpass language and cultural barriers.
Soccer is played out in the street, played by everybody, rich, poor.
17-year-old Erin Robertson slipped on her cleats to not just play a passion of hers, but to learn from other people.
I love it. I learned so much from them, even different playing styles from different cultures. I think it's amazing.
Coming from West Africa 7 years ago, Ulrich Glele says it's games like these that help families find comfort in their new home.
Inclusion of people. You don't want people feeling like they're an outcast. You want people to come together. That's what builds a community.
As Afghan refugees settle in Roanoke, Jocelyn Austin says it's time for the community to open their arms and welcome them in.
A lot of them come from a lot of trauma, and being able to come to a whole community that receives them with welcoming arms, so that gives them the support for them to be able to learn English to do better in life, and to help us grow this country like our forefathers. That was their goal.
In Roanoke, Alexis Davila, 10 News, working for you.
You can find a list of other cultural events happening next week over on our website, WSLS.com.
Your local weather authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
It's been another beautiful day, but noticeably hotter and more humid out there. We're also holding on to some higher cloud cover throughout the day today. That's some higher cirrus clouds. They're not really affecting us when it comes to any rain and really not affecting us when it comes to warming up, but we will keep that around. Temperatures are mostly still in the 80s at this point, but we're starting to see some areas drop into the 70s, already in the mid 70s for Wytheville, upper 70s back towards Hillsville, but here in Roanoke along with Smith Mountain Lake, you're at 86 degrees. For tonight, our temperatures, they're going to be dropping down into the 60s by tomorrow morning. The past few mornings, we've been seeing 50s out there, so we are definitely going to be running quite a bit warmer than the past few mornings and about 5 to 10 degrees above average across the region from what we should be for this time of year. High pressure is off to our east, but we are still keeping those dry conditions around. We will be hot and more humid once again for tomorrow. Really, that's not going anywhere, at least until we head towards the end of the work week. For Tuesday, that's when we're going to start to watch the potential for some more isolated showers returning. However, they will be very isolated in nature. For tomorrow, our temperatures are going to be back into the 80s for the New River Valley, 90s as you head further off towards the east, 94 back towards Alta Vista and South Boston and Danville, here in Roanoke, along with Rocky Mount reaching into the low 90s. Now, we've been talking about ragweed. This has really been impacting our allergies, those pollen levels increasing for this. And unfortunately, it's going to be the case until we see usually our first frost of the year. That usually does not come until early to mid-October, the further west that you are, west of the Parkway, and not until mid to late October, the further east that you head. So if you're struggling with those allergies, you still have a little while to go. Make sure you're taking those allergy pills, maybe limit your time outside as well. Not only that, but we're also tracking the smoke from those fires well off to the west coast. That is going to continue to bring us that smoke in our area, which is also why we have that haziness in the atmosphere. It could cause some air quality conditions to be a little bit poor, so keep that in mind too. You may not want to spend time outside because of that. Now, we are also tracking the tropics. We do have Tropical Storm Nicholas. This did form earlier today with winds now at 40 miles per hour, moving towards the north and northwest about 14 miles per hour. We'll watch this approach Texas here over the next few days. We'll keep a close eye on whether or not this will have an impact on us here at home. 7-day forecast throughout the New River Valley. Temperatures again in the mid 80s here as we go throughout the first half of the work week. We're cooling down from there. Nothing too significant, but that's because those rain chances are moving in. We're going to watch our next frontal boundary moving in as well. And then from there, south side, you're going to be staying in the 90s here through about Wednesday. Our temperatures are going to be into the 90s for the Lynchburg area on Wednesday, Monday through Wednesday, I should say, mid 80s after that. Rain chances are going to be a little bit higher for the second half of the work week, so something to prepare for, and that's something that we'll also be watching the tropics for closely.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I love seeing those lows in the 60s because I'm ready for fall. We had a good summer.
Me too.
But I love waking up and it's a little cold outside.
Me too.
It's my favorite time of year.
I love it too. I'm excited.
Me too. Yeah. Well, thank you, Delaney. Eric?
All right, coming up, the good times roll for Joe Gibbs Racing in Richmond. Washington suffers more than one loss in its season opener with the Chargers, and Coach Fuente talks about a new spark from a signal caller who certainly showed his worth on Saturday. That and more next in sports.
Ahead for us, COVID cases are declining. Is this a turning point? Plus, the FDA's push for a vaccine for young kids. And the NFL team that's requiring fans in the stands to be vaccinated. Those stories and more, all ahead on Nightly News.
News and notes. Novak Djokovic is down in this U.S. Open title match to Medvedev. He's down 2 sets, in fact, trying to rally back and win that one. In the NFL, Tremaine Edmonds, 4 tackles today. Older brother Terrell had 5 as the Steelers get a comeback win over the Bills in Sunday Night Football. Bears at the Rams tonight. Here on WSLS, a chance to look at that beautiful SoFi Stadium out in L.A., which we all wish I could.
Well, thankfully, you know, football weather is making its way back, right, Delaney?
Yes, absolutely. It is going to be hot and humid for this week. Your temperatures for this evening, if you're heading out the door, they're going to be much more mild than we have in the recent nights. 77 degrees right around 9 p.m. Notice by 10, we really don't drop very much from there. 7-day forecast keeps our temperatures in the 90s through about Tuesday. Some of us will actually hold on to those 90s through Wednesday. Rain chances are looking very isolated for the first half of the week, and then they'll become a little bit more widespread. So yes, we will have to watch Friday pretty closely for some rain during Friday Night Football, so just make sure you're staying tuned. But finally, we'll see a little bit cooler weather at that point.
I'll take it.
Yeah, thank you so much, Delaney, and thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here tonight after football.